Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast where we give out the most prestigious awards in professional wrestling. It's time for the Markies. Welcome to Lost in the Midcard. We are back. A little holiday break. I think each one of us had a little bit of something under the weather. I should add the flu over Christmas and New Year's. That was not fun. But we are all back. We are all here. We are all ready to give out our Marky Awards for 2019. I believe this is our 5th installment of the Markies, and so it's a little different type of show tonight. We're gonna do kind of just a recap of some of the highlights over the past month, talk about those real quick, and then get into our awards. We have just met to finalize our nominations, but we have not picked the winners. We're gonna pick those right here on the air. But first, thank you to SpiderDuck.net for being our host, enabling us to be on iTunes, Spotify, and any of your favorite podcasting apps. What you got to do is search for Lost in the Midcard, hit that subscribe button. That way you know every time a new episode comes your way, typically on Wednesdays. You can also subscribe to us on the YouTube. Links to all that are on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Lost in the Midcard, as well as our Twitter page at LITMC Podcast, where we also share a lot of the great wrestling tweets from around the wrestling world. I'm your host, Jeremy Bennett. You can find me on the Twitter at JBHuskers. As always, my co-host, he is on the Twitter at RawFShowtime. It is Mr. Matt Black. Matt, how you doing?
Not better than Rob Van Dam.
Hey! Yeah. Before we started recording, there was basically a threesome on Impact Wrestling between RVD and his two ladies. Oh boy. And as always, our other co-host is on the Twitter at No One Like D, Mr. Daryl Bullock. Daryl, how you doing?
I'm good. I saw some nice cheeks tonight.
Man, that's going to get people looking up YouTube tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's all I got to say about that. That already might have earned a Marky nomination for Moment of the Year in 2020, right, guys?
Yeah. I can't rewind it, but I wish I could.
It'll be on
Just keep
YouTube.
it on pause. Yeah, I just want to pause and just stare at the cheeks.
Just search for the GIFs or stills on Twitter. You'll probably be okay. Little Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett right now on Impact from a long time ago. I don't even begin to think of what year that was. But yeah, RVD, he sure he set the bar for a lot of things tonight, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, God, yes.
I'm sure he was saying that.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of wrestling to catch up over the past nearly a month or so. Basically, let's talk a little AEW real quick. Adam Page, what are you guys thinking of the whole Adam Page getting drunk, doing the blind tag on Kenny Omega? Is this leading to a turn in a feud with Omega, or they're winning, so is this leading to possibly tag titles? What do you guys think?
I'm not sure yet, to be honest with you. Like, it's one day it seems like they're gonna feud, the next day they seem like they're working together, and I'm just not sure. I'm just gonna pay attention and watch and see where it develops. I have no expectations for it whatsoever.
I think that's part of the good thing, though, that they're keeping you guessing.
Yeah.
I think eventually they'll get a tag team title shot and they'll lose, and then they'll implode from there.
I like that.
So,
what'd you guys think of Jericho and Jungle Boy's 10-minute draw? That was kind of a good, damn good moment, just like with Darby and Cody, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
And then give him 5 more minutes, and he still didn't put him away. What did you guys think of Daniel's botched Arabian moonsault when you saw it? When I first saw it, I thought, oh man, he fucked up, and then
I thought he died.
that was brutal how he landed, wasn't it? Then as time goes on,
Well, did he really fuck up and they turned it into a storyline, or was it a planned fuck up from the get go?
I think
So
now.
you don't. Problem is you don't really know.
No, I think now it seems like it was planned, but it was so ugly though. I like it. I don't. It was so ugly is why I'm thinking it was planned. But shit, I don't know. What do you guys think of the rise of Chris Statlander as ahead of getting a title shot against Riho? What did you guys think of the surgeons from the young lady?
Very, very good. I mean, like literally out of nowhere. I did not know who she was before she made her debut, and I was highly impressed.
Yeah, I definitely. It was a great signing by AEW, and I think she's going to be a major player in their division for years to come.
Yeah, a lot of fans of independent women's wrestling were really high on the signing, and a lot of hype for her coming in too. So, as for some reason Johnny Swinger pelvic thrusts the pinball machine while he plays. That leads us to Joey Ryan on Impact. How about that? Who would make as it seems like we're leading
I
toward.
almost feel like Impact is softcore porn now.
It basically is, yeah. Who would make a good
three ways in bed, people humping pinball machines, Joey Ryan.
Yeah, it's funny how you
for softcore porn. I guess Impact's the brand for you.
It's funny how you have situation, and then just person. Just Joey.
Compete somehow.
Just Joey Ryan. Yeah, they lose New Japan Pro Wrestling and get porn. That's what Access TV got. They didn't really lose it. New Japan just decided not to continue on with US TV, right?
From my understanding, Impact kind of tried to swing their dick at them, and we're like, "Well, if you don't work with us, if you don't want to work with us, get off our network."
Shit,
and New Japan was like, "Fine, we're gone. Later, bitch."
Listen,
and that's pretty much how it happened.
I'm trying to swing my dick at the women at RVD's bedroom.
I was gonna say, why are you trying to swing your dick at RVD?
You wouldn't let me finish.
That's what RVD said.
That was complete thought. You wanted to swing your dick at RVD.
Negative.
That's what RVD said. You wouldn't let me finish. Oh, Jesus. Obviously, it's looking like Tessa Blanchard is looking for a tag partner for Shawn Spears. Who do you think would make a good tag partner for him?
Oh, let me think.
Probably somebody we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, because there's not too many single wrestlers who don't already have something already established.
What do you guys think of Daniel Bryan going back to the American Dragon look?
I'm content with that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
You think? What do you think about Strowman challenging Nakamura for the IC title? I have a feeling he's going to win it.
It'd be nice for them to actually put a major title on him.
He's never had a title, so he never was a title.
He had a title for a day.
With Nicholas, that's right. I forgot about that.
And he hasn't had anything else afterwards.
Yeah, he should be a world champion by now, so I guess at the very least, he should be IC champion, right?
Yeah. It's hard working, man. You gotta give him something.
What were your thoughts on the moment of Rhea Ripley becoming NXT Women's Champion?
Fantastic. I love Shayna Baszler, I've rarely watched NXT UK, so I really didn't, pay attention to Rhea Ripley, but she opened my eyes a lot.
Speaking of NXT UK, the woman that beat Rhea Ripley for the UK Women's title is Toni Storm, and there's a lot of talk that Toni Storm's now going to come to NXT in the US full time. So, would you like to see a revisiting of that feud, Matt? Toni Storm, Rhea Ripley?
I'm not hating.
Let's do it.
What are your thoughts on Stu Bennett replacing Jim Cornette in the NWA? Do you like his commentary so far, Matt?
Yeah, I've always loved fucking Barrett. So yeah, I'm just having. I'd rather see the dude in the ring.
Yeah. Is he just not wrestling anymore, or is this a placeholder?
I don't think he's wrestled since he's left the company.
Yeah, he kind of went to acting.
He left WWE.
Did he kind of go to acting? What are your thoughts on them bringing back the NWA Television Championship, which is a very historic championship? What are your thoughts on them bringing it back, and who do you think is gonna win it? I think Tim Storm's gonna win it, to be honest.
I guess it's possible.
They haven't had the title for that title's been on the shelf since the 80s, I think. I mean, WCW had their television championship. So it's kind of weird, the lineage with WCW, NWA, Jim Crockett. It's so weird when you try to find the right lineage, but do you like the fact that Aldis now has Wildcard on his side to form Strictly Business so you can hate him even more?
I hate that fucker.
What are you guys' thoughts on Joe and KO feuding with AOP and Seth? You guys liking what you've seen so far?
I like it. I'm just like, the only thing that will probably bother me is if it turns into like a more so a gimmicky match for the Rumble or Mania.
I think we got our gimmicky match out of the way last night, pal.
Yeah. What the? Oh my God! A grown man just took Joey Ryan's used lollipop and he's loving it. Wow. It's pretty cool to see the Big Show come back, but would you guys like to see maybe an NXT debuting guy or somebody else to fight with him, or you guys fine with a veteran like Big Show?
I'm cool with that, for what it's worth.
And then just last night, Buddy Murphy joining the group. I mean, he's had a hell of a feud. I can't believe he didn't win at least one match against Black, though. But maybe that was the perfect setup for him to be down and out, and then he joins this and Rollins really starts to create a faction that I'm already sick of. Monday Night Messiah. I mean,
and that shirt's trash.
I haven't seen the shirt yet, but I thought
it's trash.
I thought like the nickname was cool, and then it was used like 50 times last week, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, way to kill it. I'm already tired of it now. But
trash.
You guys like Buddy Murphy joining in with him?
Yeah, it gives Buddy Murphy something to do, so I'm
pretty
okay
much
with
it. Do you think they're turning Mandy Rose face with this whole Otis storyline?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
I don't know if they are, but I hope so.
Are you guys enjoying having a good laugh out of the whole thing?
I
think it's some of the best stuff on SmackDown right now, to be honest.
Somebody said Otis and her might be an item, like in real life, but
that's been a rumor for like the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe it.
Because I remember Otis.
Now I'm kind of wondering.
Because I remember Otis saying something on Twitter a couple of years ago about his woman or whatever, and so what are you guys thinking on the babyface turn of Lacey Evans? Are you liking it? You think the WWE's doing a good job with it?
No.
I think she's winning at Mania, to be honest. So.
Winning what at Mania?
I think she's going to end up facing.
Well, maybe winning whatever the women's battle royal is.
Yeah.
She ain't winning any big singles match at WrestleMania.
I'm hearing that there's a lot of top brass behind her right now.
Look, I'm telling you right now. Here's your main events for Mania for the women. It's Becky and Ronda.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be I think Sasha and Bayley finally explode on each other, and I think it's those two.
Yeah.
So
I'm hearing there's oh my God, Johnny Swingers. Nope, he's not touching it. Do you think WWE's finally gonna push Dana Brooke after a few good showings within the Lacey Evans and Sasha Banks Bayley feud?
I think she's only getting a push right now because of who she's dating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is she? Is it Batista now?
Yeah, dude, she wasn't on TV at all. Then all of a sudden she started interacting with Batista on Twitter, and then all of a sudden she's on fucking TV every fucking week. Like, coincidence? I think not.
I
And look, I like Dana Brooke and all, but I mean, let's call a spade a spade. The reason why she's on TV right now is because of Big Dave.
I wrote this down, but I know the answer to it now. Are they turning Drew McIntyre babyface? And it's pretty obvious right now that they are.
I don't think they are.
He's interacting with the crowd.
Nah, he's just being an asshole.
I just think they're trying. I think they're trying to get him to be more charismatic.
Yeah.
I don't think they're turning him babyface.
He said the name of the town last night. He's doing a lot of babyface things. How great was the Randy Orton on crutches segment on AJ?
Loved it.
I mean, did you guys believe he was hurt, like with the live? No, you knew. You guys knew. I didn't.
As soon as I watched him walk to the ring, I was like, "This fucker ain't hurt. He's selling this shit way too much for him to actually be injured." Like I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it at all.
What are your thoughts on Liv Morgan returning in this whole Lashley Lana thing?
I wish her the best.
I think the best.
It seems like gimmicks like this have a short shelf life, and that's what I'm worried about her for.
I think the best part about this whole Lana and Lashley thing is the priest getting tackled by security.
Fucking idiots.
Oh, that was funny. Dynamite from January 1st. Cody and Darby, they do it again. I thought they were going to another time limit draw, to be honest. And they got real close. I think it was like 17 minutes. What are you guys' thoughts on Arn as Cody's coach? How soon is he turning on the roads again? It's happening.
I doubt it.
You don't think Arn's going to turn on Cody?
I don't see it.
And go where? I mean, that's the problem. It's not like he can work.
Right.
So, I mean, if he's going to turn, who's he going to go with? Until you can figure that out.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Are they testing the waters with a Britt Baker heel turn with what she's been?
Oh, they're absolutely testing a Britt Baker heel turn, and I think it's the best move for her. I think they should turn her heel and let her see how she does.
Did you guys like the Jericho Moxley Inner Circle thing?
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Take the $750,000 car and run.
I hear that's actually Shad Khan's car.
Oh Jesus, that car is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I heard it was Tony's dad's car they used for the segments. So.
That's all false information. Those are really my cars.
Bullshit! I hang out with you enough to know that ain't your car.
I got another car, dude. I bought a
Bullshit.
I did. I bought a Jeep.
When?
What, 2 weeks ago?
When am I gonna get to see it?
When you get to the goddamn house.
Uh-oh.
I'll send you both a picture of it.
Johnny Swinger's touching the deek, and he's in pain.
The deek.
The Elite back on track after winning on New Year's Day, you guys think?
I'm still trying to figure out where that storyline is actually going. Because it confused me because I'm thinking that, it'll be a situation where a certain villain comes and restores.
Well, we know that ain't coming.
Everything. So that's what messed me up. So I'm not even sure, to be honest with you.
Did they totally waste John Morrison's return?
Matt?
Yeah.
Or do you think
We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see how it plays out.
It sounds like Morrison even said it himself on SmackDown Friday that he's planning on new music, new shirt, returning at the Rumble, and then the Miz thing happened, and I think they're going to definitely be tag champs. They're going to take it off New Day probably Rumble even. I think they're going to immediately put the tag belts on them. So
for what?
What do you mean?
For what?
It's the M&M return, man.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but for what?
I mean, they got Morrison to sign back with him. I'm sure they're going to put a belt on him right away.
That's the only thing that bugs me about WWE. Like, you bring back people just to sit and shit on, talent that's been there night in, night out. So you're just going to strap a rocket up his ass and just let it go?
Well, he's with Miz.
I mean, it's going to help Miz. I get that. But I don't give a fuck about Miz and Morrison.
How good?
I didn't like him then, and I don't give a shit about him now.
How good did Sheamus look at his return?
Fella.
That dude's pretty damn good shape. I think he's gonna do some wrecking at the Rumble. I bet he'll be in the Final Four.
Have you seen his YouTube page?
No, is that the kind of the weightlifting kind of thing?
Yeah.
No, workouts. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. So they finally going forward with a stable with Roman and the Usos. What'd you think of the Usos' new look?
They got tired of getting their hair done.
That new look definitely didn't lose this. They didn't.
Sheesh.
They definitely didn't lose super kicks when they lost their hair.
True.
Who's that dude on the ring? Or who's that dude at ringside?
You think if I asked ODB let me touch her boobs, would she let me? I'm
probably
sorry,
would.
I didn't mean to say that.
Was that a thinking out loud thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So who's eliminating Lesnar to set up the WrestleMania match? I love Bully Ray's answer.
What did Bully Ray say?
Bully Ray says he would have CM Punk enter at number 30 and watch Paul Heyman shit his pants.
I saw that.
It's a terrible take, and I'll tell you why. Because Brock's not going to be in that Rumble for a fucking hour.
No, he's not.
No.
Brock, dude, by the time entrant number 10 comes out, Brock's already out of that fucking Rumble.
Yeah.
We should do an over-under bet when that happens.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if whoever is number 2 throws fucking Brock out.
Drew?
Like, I don't know who the fuck number 2 is going to be. I'm just saying I would not be surprised.
I'm just saying who you think's going to throw him out.
R-Truth.
Yeah, that was so funny, though, that segment last night.
He undeclared. It's not going to be him.
True. Yeah, because he thought Heyman was the one in the Rumble. He had Brock popping. Truth is so fucking funny. Who's left for besides AOP, which doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon? Who's even left for the Viking Raiders? Dirt sheets have Street Profits maybe winning it at Mania, but I mean, Christ, I think we said it when we were going over the nominees. That tag division is shit.
Yeah, because Viking Raiders are pretty much beating the shit out of everybody.
I love how
AOP is gonna take it from the Viking Raiders.
Yeah, that's the only person I can think. That's the only person that's worth it.
They're giving us Tessa and Sammy for free.
Oh, clips of it, not the full match.
Yeah. About Wrestle Kingdom thoughts.
Naito.
Do you like having the double gold? Having a double gold champ?
Matt will tell you, I love Tetsuya Naito, and I stand for Naito.
It was long overdue to get the fucking title off of Okada. So,
were you guys surprised at Naito being the double champ?
Nope. That dude's a hard ass worker, man, and like for as many matches as he's lost in the past, 2 years and won, well deserved.
What do you guys think about Jon Moxley being IWGP United States champion?
He's had it before, so it doesn't matter.
Him and Suzuki.
He never lost it either.
Yeah, him and Suzuki, they're gonna beat the fuck out of each other in that match, aren't they?
I can't wait.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Gonna be good. So that's catching us up. Anything else you guys want to mention from? Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, I guess there's two elephants in the room. Tessa Blanchard, all the allegations of bullying and racism. Are you guys? What do you guys? You guys perfectly fine with Impact going full steam ahead with Tessa still winning?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this point. I mean, I don't think it's going anywhere. I mean, like I told you guys last week, pretty much if it's true, then she gets everything she deserves. If it's not true, then pretty much those females are fucking liars based off the timing of the situation. Now, with that being said, timing is everything, and it's fucked up that they would pick that time to actually go. But like I said, usually, like even like I go back to the whole Bill Cosby and R. Kelly thing. When one female or one person says something, then it gives another person confidence to say something as well. So I mean, it is what it is at this point. I just want to see how it plays out. I mean, I have no feelings truly about it. I mean, it's just like if it's true, I just want to see how it pans out.
Yeah, the timing is just so. How long ago was the alleged situation?
I don't know when she was in Japan, so I can't really say.
Hmm.
But I know that just thinking about who said something, the couple of ladies that came forward, it sounds like a lot of this is done when she was in NXT.
Yeah. Yeah, because like when Chelsea Green came out,
Yeah. So I'm thinking it.
I can't remember who else.
I think Green worked with her in Impact though.
Well, Drake Maverick's wife also said something. I don't know where they work together.
Renee Michelle.
Yeah, she said something.
Probably just on some indie shows because she's usually based around here in Maryland.
Yeah. The other elephant in the room is Marty Scrull signs a deal with Ring of Honor.
Matt has the floor.
I don't want to talk about this shit.
The head booking thing is not correct though, right?
Who knows? It's he said, she said bullshit. All we know is all we know is he's got a creative role in the company, whether it's head booker or not. Nobody fucking knows for sure.
Yeah. Cannot believe he didn't just. I don't know. I don't get it. Don't get it, man. But only Marty can answer that for you, I guess. So. All right, let's get to the Markies. As always, we have nearly 30 categories of the most prestigious award in professional wrestling to give out. Without further ado, let's go right into it. WWE Tag Team of the Year. The nominees are the OC, the New Day, the Viking Raiders, and the Revival. Who do you guys think wins Tag Team of the Year here?
I would say Viking Raiders, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's down to New Day and Viking Raiders for me. Matt?
I go with the New Day.
You're the final vote, sir.
I got to break the tie. I think the New Day with Xavier Woods and Big E and now Kofi and Big E had more meaningful moments than the Viking Raiders. The Viking Raiders, 90% of their matches have been squash matches on Raw.
Yep.
So I'm going to give it to the New Day.
Congratulations.
Last year's award winners there were The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. Brand new category because, well, it's a brand new title. WWE Women's Tag Team of the Year. The nominees are the four women that have held the title. Asuka, Kairi Sane, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, the Iconics, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. My vote goes with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for how well they've worked together. Nobody expected this to be a team, and now they're a team again. That's my vote. What do you guys think?
I'm with you on that. They've been the more prominent tag team. You know, as soon as they put it on Sasha and Bayley, they just snatched it off real quick at Mania.
Yeah, and the Iconics have been on a milk carton.
Yeah.
Matt, what would you go with here?
I'd have gone with the Kabuki Warriors.
So we got 2 for Bliss and 1 for Kabuki. Is that right?
Si, senor.
Okay, so Bliss and Cross are your winners. Of course, there wasn't a marquee for this last year, so we move on. NXT Tag Team of the Year. Your nominees are the Street Profits, the Undisputed Era, the Viking Raiders, and Gallus from NXT UK. What are you guys thinking here? It's got to be the Era, right?
Yeah, it's an argument for the Viking Raiders because they never lost the title.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go with the Air.
Agreed.
And guess who won that award last year? The Undisputed Era. AEW Tag Team of the Year. Your nominees are SCU, the Lucha Brothers, the Young Bucks, and Private Party. Give it to the title holders here, guys, or what are you thinking?
This is a tough one for me.
Anybody with the Lucha Brothers.
I'll go with SCU.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that, I think.
I'm fine as long as it ain't the Lucha Brothers.
Cero Mira.
And it's funny.
I'm so fucking sick of them already.
It's so funny. All the AEW categories are replacing the ROH ones. And last year's ROH Tag Team of the Year was SCU. WWE Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Ali, Ricochet, Buddy Murphy, and Andrade. All good choices. This might be a tough one. What are you guys thinking?
I want to go with Buddy Murphy.
Moments with Roman Reigns and great matches with Aleister Black.
You haven't seen a bad match with him. That's my basis on it.
I like Ricochet for the simple fact that he didn't get set to the side like you'd think Vince would do with a smaller guy like him, and he was United States champion. He was at the forefront for most of the year.
He had a title too.
Yeah. I would almost go with Ricochet. Matt, I think you might have to be the tiebreaker unless you're going Ali or Andrade. Then we're really in a pickle. We'd really be in a pickle then. But Ricochet. Last year's Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year was Ronda Rousey. NXT Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Dominic Dijakovic, Damian Priest, Keith Lee, Cameron Grimes. I think this is an obvious winner, but let's see what you guys think.
Who you asking first, Daryl?
It's whoever's speaking first.
Bask in his glory.
Yeah, I think that's the.
Bask in his glory.
I think it's obvious.
Are we unanimous for Keith Lee then?
Gotta be
Yes,
Keith
indeed.
Lee. It's gotta be Keith Lee. All 4 guys.
Dijakovic's close second.
True.
Yeah,
And Cameron Grimes is really impressed too. Last year's winner was Ricochet. How about that? Ricochet wins NXT Breakthrough last year and wins WWE Breakthrough this year. That's funny. AEW Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year. This is basically it's a new company, so it's basically wrestlers that have young wrestlers that have come out of nowhere to be prominent. The nominees are Riho, Luchasaurus, Darby Allin, and Jungle Boy. I did not really have a preconceived winner here, but I almost think Darby Allin.
That's what I was thinking as well.
I agree.
Yeah, dude's just been insane and gets the pops, as the kids would say. Last year's ROH Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year was Hangman Page, so there you go. Oh, and Matt Taven was nominated, so Daryl will be happy about that.
Yes.
Villain of the Year. Your nominees are Chris Jericho, MGF, Baron Corbin, Marty Scrull. Gotta be MJF, in my opinion.
I'm taking MJF just because I've witnessed his nonsense firsthand.
I mean, he's not kayfabe. He's an asshole in real life.
Yes, he is.
He charges.
Just to be different, I'll say Jericho, but I'm okay with MJF.
Yeah, Jericho's good, but I think MJF is he's in another level, man. All right, MJF Villain of the Year. Last year, Marty Scrull wasn't even nominated last year. I don't know how that passed. But last year's Villain of the Year was Tommaso Ciampa.
No one will survive you.
This used to be Most Improved Wrestler of the Year. Last year we rebranded it to Rebound Wrestler of the Year. So somebody that's been in the spotlight, then down period, now back in the spotlight. NXT Rebound Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Tyler Breeze, Killian Dane, Finn Balor, Lio Rush. I would say Lio Rush. He was on the brink of getting fired.
True.
He had the run with Lashley, which was great. Disappeared off the face of the earth and came back as won the Cruiserweight Championship. And he's kind of starting from scratch, honestly. He's kind of babyface. Doesn't have what he did, not acting like he did when he was with Lashley. The great story with Angel Garza. I think Lio Rush here. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Lio Rush out lost in the Midcard. He wins by default.
Yes.
What was that, Matt?
Yes. He shouted out loud in the Midcard.
That's right. Last year's winner was Velveteen Dream.
Poor Velveteen Dream. I really thought his injury was a work, but clearly it was not.
I told you. I heard it was real.
Any word on a return?
I've heard rumors of maybe the Royal Rumble, but I mean I don't know.
Oh, main roster?
They didn't. Raw, SmackDown, and NXT are all in the Rumble.
Oh, that's right, because Paul Heyman brought it.
Yeah, so
Paul Heyman brought that up.
So, I mean, just because he's in the Rumble doesn't mean he's coming up to the main roster or anything.
WWE Rebound Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Asuka, Kofi Kingston, Bayley, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Gotta be Kofi, man. I mean, 11-year journey to win the title.
I would say Kofi or The Fiend.
I go Kofi over The Fiend.
I'm just saying Bray Wyatt was in obscurity before The Fiend happened, so at least Kofi was winning tag titles with the New Day.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
What do you think, Daryl? Break that tie.
I'm going Kofi.
Kofi.
One blessed with the name of Kof.
Last year's winner was Daniel Bryan. AEW Rebound Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Trent, Dustin Rhodes, Sean Spears, and Awesome Kong. And I think we kind of tipped our hand in the nominee meeting here before the show. We all in agreement? The Natural?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin Rhodes, AEW Rebound Wrestler of the Year. We did not do a ROH one. Everybody needs to rebound.
The entire fucking company.
We did do a Cruiserweight of the Year last year, but now that's kind of merged with NXT, that's kind of hard to do. I mean, 205 Live's still a thing for now. Pay-per-view of the year, your nominees are Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania 35, Survivor Series, and Royal Rumble. Boy, I really liked Elimination Chamber. The two chamber matches were great. Mania was one of the best Manias. It was not a Vince Entertainment extravaganza. Survivor Series was good and the Rumble was good. So I have no preconceived notion here.
I gotta go with Mania because we went into Mania saying there was no way that they were gonna give us all three matches, the results that we wanted. That Rollins, Kofi, and Becky weren't all winning. Somebody was gonna lose and piss us off, and they gave us everything we wanted. I gotta go with Mania.
Facts.
Okay.
I'm going. Yeah.
Winners Mania. Last year's pay-per-view of the year was Evolution, which they forgot to do this year.
Fuckers.
Bitches.
New category. Takeover of the year. Your nominees are the 4 takeovers. New York, Toronto, 25. Actually, there were 5 takeovers, sorry. I think. Yeah, Phoenix is the only one I left out. New York, Toronto, 25, and War Games. Oof. Both War Games matches delivered along with Finn Balor and Matt Riddle.
I'm so torn between 25 and War Games. I enjoyed 25 a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go War Games. Fuck it.
NXT take.
I'll go 25.
25 had Riddle and Strong.
Gargano and Cole.
They had Gargano, Cole, Baszler and Shirai, Velveteen and Breeze, and the Fatal 4-Way ladder match.
Ladder match, yeah.
I'll go with 25. Yeah, I'll go with 25.
Yeah. 25 as well.
AEW pay-per-view of the year. Your nominees are Double or Nothing, All Out, Full Gear, and Fyter Fest. All Out was a disappointment. I think.
Yeah, All Out was the worst of the 4.
Double or Nothing, I would say.
I would say Double or Nothing or Full Gear.
Double or Nothing had Double or Nothing had Jericho Omega. It had the Bucks and the Lucha Brothers, Cody and Dustin. The 6-woman tag match, Best Friends against Hybrid 2. Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, Kylie Ray, Awesome Kong in a Fatal 4-Way. SoCal against the Strong Hearts. That was Double or Nothing. AEW Full Gear. AEW Full Gear had
Moxley and Omega in a lights out match.
Yep, Moxley Omega lights out. Jericho and Cody. Riho and Emi Sakura. SCU and Lucha Brothers in Private Party. Sean Spears and Janela. Paige and Pac. Proud and Powerful and the Bucks.
Full Gear.
I'm still going Double or Nothing with Cody and Dustin and Kenny and Jericho.
For me, Moxley and Omega in a lights out match, and what was it? Pride and Powerful against the Bucks did it for me.
Matt, break the tie.
I'm going Double or Nothing.
Double or Newton. WWE Feud of the Year. Your nominees are Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, R-Truth, Drake Maverick, Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Randy Orton.
Typical Daryl fashion, I'm going Drake Maverick and R-Truth.
That was a great feud, though.
I'm going Kofi and Daniel Bryan.
Oh, I gotta break the tie between these two?
Or you can pick another one and we're all fucked.
AJ and Randy's been good, but I think the best of it's going to come in 2020. Rollins and Lesnar was just meh. So I think these were my 1 and 2 as well. I almost think R-Truth and Drake Maverick just because
Yes.
it was it's been about the only meaningful thing the 24/7 championship has had. Kofi and Bryan was almost out of circumstance, and it wasn't really a feud in the sense it was out of circumstance. Like they weren't feuding at the Chamber. It just turned, Kofi was the last 2 with Daniel, and then they just feuded for that month or a couple months until Mania. It didn't feel like a feud to me though. Somebody talk me into one or the other.
I'm kind of questioning why the Becky, Charlotte, Ronda rivalry wasn't on here.
Yeah, I guess we didn't think of that when we were meeting, huh?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel that was a hell of a heated feud. for the first 4 months of the year.
Yeah.
Let's face it, it's not like Charlotte and Becky's feud ever died anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I almost need to flip a coin like Two-Face, man.
Come on, Harvey.
I'm going Truth and Drake Maverick. Just to give them a marquee.
I just want Truth to earn something besides the 24/7 title. 24/7.
48, 7, 7, 11.
Yeah, all that.
Kentucky Television European Championship.
5 South.
NXT. See, here's the difference. WWE feuds, they weren't really much of a feud. NXT feuds of the year, these were feuds. Your nominees are Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic, Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, Shayna Baszler, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, and Candice LeRae.
Gargano Cole for me.
I agree.
Yeah, that was, especially once he visited Dad's shop there, that kind of upped the ante a little bit. And they had some classics.
I want to go to Gargano's dad's pizza place.
Me too. I'm hungry.
Was it in Cleveland?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was in Cleveland.
I'm wearing my Johnny Gargano whole shebang indie shirt right now.
I'm wearing my Dunder Mifflin shirt.
I got it out of a
Eagles hoodie.
I got it out of a pro wrestling crate. I think is what I got it out of.
It's a rare day I'm not wearing a wrestling shirt.
AEW Feud of the Year. Your nominees are Pac and Kenny Omega, Cody and Shawn Spears, Young Bucks, Lucha Brothers, Moxley and Omega. I gotta go with my boy, Mox and Omega.
Matt, go, because I can't think right now.
I mean, dropping him on the chips at Double or Nothing, putting him through glass, the lights out.
Because I'm just trying to, as much as it's been
My
dragged,
favorite story that I feel like they could have gotten a lot more out of.
I already know where you're going.
I know where he's going.
Cody and Spears.
Because I know he ain't going Bucks and Lucha because he was so sick of it.
Oh, I'm so fucking sick of it. No, I think they could have gotten so much more mileage out of Cody and Spears, and I think it's one of the things I feel AEW shit the bed on.
They ended that way too quick.
In 2019.
So would you give it Feud of the Year because they shit the bed on it? So I don't know. That's why I'd go Moxley Omega.
I'll go Moxley Omega.
All right. Yeah, God. It kind of just disappeared, didn't it? Cody and Shawn.
It was too quick. Like, he hit him across the head with a fucking chair, and then next thing you know, they wrestle and they'll see no more after it.
That was like one of the most gruesome things, seeing Cody's head, too. Ugh. Oh, here's a fun category. What the fuck wrestling moment of the year? This is all brands all brands are up for this. The Lana Lashley Rusev storyline, the finish of The Fiend and Rollins at Hell in a Cell, Provincial Wrestling Federation on Impact Wrestling, and Saudi Arabia travel issues for the WWE. Notice how WWE has 3 of the 4 what the fuck wrestling moments in professional wrestling. All right, boys, which one fucks up the most? I would almost say I say it's down to Fiend Rollins or the Saudi Arabia travel issues, because that was them not
Saudi Arabia travel issues, because
them not being allowed out of the country was.
If we never would have got that, we wouldn't have got that awesome ass SmackDown right.
Yeah, that was a great SmackDown with was that the Bryan, was that Bryan and Cole, or was that Rollins?
Cole, yes.
Cole and Rollins was.
Man, I can't even hear what they're saying. I'm fucking emotional watching that shit.
Oh, you watching the Tessa Blanchard thing?
Yeah, dude.
I just want to put her on my shoulders too.
I will definitely be going back on DVR and listening to the audio.
I'll watch it on YouTube.
Who's the other dude?
That was who lifted her on the shoulders. It was Daga and D'Lo Brown.
Oh no, the guy in the suit that was talking to her he had a headset on.
Oh, Scott D'Amore.
Oh, that's D'Amore. Oh, didn't recognize him. So all right. So what the fuck? Who
what
wins?
the fuck, JB?
Who wins what the fuck? Who wins the what the fuck?
Am I breaking a tie here, or did you guys? I thought you guys agreed on the flight gimmick.
Are we going on the flight gimmick?
The
Alright.
flight gimmick.
I thought you both said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because if you both said that, I mean, my opinion's irrelevant at that point.
Moment of the year.
Personally, my what the fuck is still that finish to Rollins and the Fiend at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that was fuckered
That
up.
was just one of the worst things I've ever seen WWE do, and that says a lot.
Best moment of the year, which was also all brands. Tessa Blanchard becoming #1 contender for the Impact World Championship. Of course, that happened in 2019. Kofi Kingston overcomes the odds and wins the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. The debut of AEW Dynamite, and CM Punk returns to WWE programming with WWE Backstage.
I'm gonna go for the emotional moment for myself. Kofi wins the title.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a fucking homer and say the first ever AEW Dynamite because I was there, bitch.
I'm breaking the tie with
What a moment! What a moment!
I'm breaking the tie.
Daryl, you sell out. You should have freaking picked it because you were there.
I don't give a fuck if it was my birthday or not. A black man won the title, and his sons were in there to celebrate the title with him.
Birthday, and we were there. Son of a bitch.
Well, a black man was there at the debut of Dynamite too.
Yeah, absolutely. On his birthday.
I'm going with Kofi. I mean, 11-year journey. He should have had it. He should have had it in 09 feuding with Orton. You know.
In all seriousness, it was.
Yeah.
It was one of my. That's one of my favorite moments in Mania.
You could make an argument. You honestly could make an argument. A moment of the year is seriously just the launch of AEW in general.
Dude, I don't remember that fucking day.
Yeah, no, the launch. He's talking about the launch.
I'm talking about the launch of the company
after Wrestle Kingdom.
You could technically call that an event in 2019.
Yeah.
Just the overall launch of AEW was a moment in itself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep, because the showing the phones with the All Elite logo on being the Elite.
Dude, I would almost tie it. We should seriously throw a tie in there between Kofi winning the title and the launch of AEW, because the launch of that company seriously changed professional wrestling forever. That's just my opinion. You guys can take with that what you take with that what you will.
I still think Kofi. And we all love AEW.
Yeah, Kofi, that moment right there. That's I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. That's the main reason, probably the only reason I watched Mania. Just to be a 6-hour show and have as many matches as it did, Kofi was the one match that I wanted to watch. Well, I wanted to see.
The one category we have for NWA, NWA Moment of the Year. We're not doing Wrestler of the Year just because it's
Into the fire.
That's a good song too, by the way.
Into the fire.
Shout out to Dawkin, who also did the theme song of Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Dream
Shout out
Warriors.
to Matt for butchering that song.
That was not. Hey, I that was not terrible. I mean, it was.
Dude, I was just fucking around. I wasn't trying.
I know.
This is basically a conversation between Matt and I, because Daryl just needs to start watching NWA.
I'm trying to find. There's so much shit I do throughout the day. I'm trying to catch up with life.
Moment of the year.
Fall behind on life, you son of a bitch.
NWA Moment of the Year. Aaron Stevens at the commentary table, because that's always a treat. The rise of the question mark. The debut of Marty Scrull at Into the Fire, which that might rub Matt the wrong way anyways after what's all happened. Or the firing of Jim Cornette.
I think it's the rise of the question mark, to be perfectly honest.
I agree, man.
Because who could have seen that shit coming?
No kidding, this guy's out of shape. Well, rounds of shape. So he looks like he could be an older wrestler. We have no idea who it is. And the dude is just fucking over. Karate! I mean, we got the Mongrovian national anthem, you know.
He's ridiculously over.
It is so.
Nobody could have predicted that. Like nobody.
No. And it's great having him paired with Aaron Stevens. You know, Aaron puts his hands up. Boo! Question mark. Yeah! He might win
It's the exact opposite of the Miz and Sandow.
Yep. I think he could win the title. I think it's either him or Tim Storm that might win that TV title. Of course, we got.
It might be Tim Storm in the question mark in the finals.
It might be. I think I just would love. It's such a prestigious title. I would love to see Tim Storm hold it, just because he was such a great world champion. But God, it's hard to deny question mark and that karate. I even did the hand thing too. NWA Power has just been phenomenal. Good to see.
Too bad their viewership's fallen off the face of the earth.
Oh, has it?
Oh, dude, if you look at the numbers from their debut to like the numbers now, it's really bad.
I haven't looked. I'll have to check that out.
They started out by like getting like 600,000 views, and now they're getting like 100 to 150,000.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's a massive drop off.
So what did you think of, before knowing the news on Marty, what did you think of Marty showing up at Into the Fire? I thought that was fucking great.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Hey, he might beat Aldis.
Yeah, I wish. My main thing about Marty right now that's making me want to, like, I just want to know what the fuck.
Why?
According to Meltzer, one of the things that their ROH is entrusting Marty to do is to build the bridge between AEW and ROH to work together.
Ah.
And I'm just wondering if that's like legitimate and if that's actually going to happen. So, yeah, I don't know.
That would be insane. And then would AEW be on an Honor Club then also, as well as, you know, but that means Honor Club has a monthly subscription, which is better than paying $50 outright for every show.
I don't think Khan would ever go for that.
No, Khan would make his own thing because he's got money.
Yeah, I mean, I could see AEW talents being on an ROH pay-per-view and vice versa, but I couldn't see an AEW pay-per-view being on Honor Club.
Yeah.
I mean, like, because we've never seen a New Japan show
on Honor Club.
In a New Japan pay-per-view on Honor Club, so I mean, I think that would be along the same lines.
NXT. Whoops, is that right? Oh, no. The Ric Flair Award. The best thing going in wrestling today. The Ric Flair Award. All brands for this as well. The nominees are The Year of Jericho, The Wednesday Night Wars, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, and Being the Elite.
I have a fifth one.
Only 4.
I have a fifth one.
Only 4.
Actually, I have a fifth and sixth one.
Only 4.
Oh my god.
There's only 4. We already had this meeting, by the way.
You ready? You ready for it?
Just let him say it.
Fuck Joe Koff.
Oh, yeah, fuck Joe. Yeah.
And the sixth one is?
Fuck Joe Koff.
1 inch.
1 inch. Yeah, I don't think that's the best thing going in wrestling today.
Fuck Joe Koff is.
That's true.
I have to vote for Jericho.
Going into it, I was thinking The Fiend, but then they kind of...
A little bit of bubbly.
Jericho, yeah, because going into it, originally I thought it'd be The Fiend, like a month or two ago. But then,
yeah, and then the last month or two happened.
Yeah, well, Hell in a Cell happened.
They've really put a fire extinguisher on The Fiend's momentum, in my opinion.
Yeah, and
I think Jericho has just been gold all fucking calendar year, and just doing things that nobody could have predicted him to be able to do.
Yep, New Japan all the way to AEW. Yeah, The Fiend, the red light is fucking annoying now, and they really, it's just not as good as it was.
Yeah, I haven't told you, so I'll be in Houston next weekend, and I'm not looking forward to that red light.
Are you going to Worlds Collide?
Yeah, I'm doing both.
And this is what happens when Worlds Collide!
Yeah, I was at the Rumble last year. It's pretty. I mean, we were at right above the dugout where they came in. So I'm
similar in that area. I'm to the right of the dugout.
I still need to rewatch on network and just see how it looks on the TV.
Yeah, I might have to step out for The Fiend though, because I don't know if my migraines can handle that red light.
But isn't it in a baseball stadium again?
Yeah, Minute Maid.
Yeah, but it's at the Astros.
Home of the cheaters.
I don't think they'll be able to do the red light.
Oh, the rigs. They can do it with the rig above the ring.
Yeah, but I don't think it will be nearly as potent.
Yeah, hopefully not, because that red light sucks.
As you would be able to see it in a building with a roof.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Like I think actually the lights from the sky will kind of balance out that red light at the Rumble. I really do.
It's a dome too, bro. It's an open.
Is it a dome? I didn't.
Yeah, it's one of those stadiums that they can open and keep
retractable.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why they're doing it like that, because it's a retractable ballpark.
NXT Match of the Year. Your nominees are Johnny Gargano against Adam Cole, 2 out of 3 falls at NXT TakeOver Toronto. Men's War Game match, Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic from NXT in September. And Walter versus Tyler Bate, NXT Cardiff. Got to go 2 out of 3 at Toronto, don't you think?
Yeah, that was my choice.
That'd be your choice too, Matt?
Yeah, that's fine.
He's so enthused.
Yeah, just pick something. Fuck that. That's fine.
Yeah, I'd say so. Going back to last year, best kind of catch up from last year. What the fuck wrestling moment of the year was the Elite changing the world. So it doesn't always have to be a bad thing. But the Elite changing the world. Best moment of the year last year, Daniel Bryan returns to wrestling. Hard to beat that. Best thing going in wrestling last year, the Elite. And NXT match of the year last year, Gargano and Ciampa at New Orleans. So Gargano 2 straight years. WWE match of the year. Your nominees are the Men's Survivor Series match, Kofi, Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 35, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Hell in a Cell, and the Men's Elimination Chamber match. I am torn between Kofi, Daniel, Becky, and Sasha.
Kofi and Daniel.
I will also go with Kofi and Daniel.
And there we go. Last year's WWE match of the year was Becky Charlotte, last woman standing at Evolution. Evolution! AEW match of the year. Young Bucks Lucha Brothers Escalara de la Muerte match. Moxley Omega lights out at Full Gear. Bucks Lucha Brothers, that was at All Out. Cody and Dustin Rhodes at Double or Nothing. Cody and Darby Allin at Fighter Fest.
Say Cody and Dustin.
Yep.
I pick.
Yeah. Though Matt was tired of the feud, that Escalera de Muerte was still a great match, though.
Yeah, it was. But did it really need that match?
No. But damn, Cody and Dustin was so damn good. Brother versus brother. I need my brother. All right, we come into the Wrestler of the Year categories. First off, New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Tetsuya Naito, Kazuchika Okada, Kota Ibushi, Jay White. I know what Daryl's pick is. Matt, what's your pick?
Ibushi.
See, Naito won those titles in 2020, so.
Oh, the fuckery.
The fuckery indeed, sir. I got you with that fuckery.
I'm gonna have to give it to Kota Ibushi because, dude made a name for himself.
His 2020 didn't start off great, but his 2019 was dope.
No, he lost both nights at Wrestle Kingdom, didn't he?
Yeah.
Last year's New Japan Wrestler of the Year, Kenny Omega. Last year's Ring of Honor Wrestler of the Year was Jay Lethal. I mean, who would you even have for Wrestler of the Year this year? PCO?
Please don't do that. Matt Taven.
It's probably him or probably PCO or Roosh the douche.
Roosh the douche. I don't. No ROH Wrestler of the Year category this year. No ROH categories this year because why? Why, Daryl?
Fuck Joseph Koff.
WWE Women.
We know for sure his full name is Joseph.
I don't give a shit. He's going to be Joseph, Josephina. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him.
Fuck that bitch.
Yes. Whoop that trick.
Bitch fuck.
His name's Josephus.
He could be Josina Anderson for all I fucking care.
WWE Women's Wrestler of the Year. Well, they didn't really push anybody, so it's basically the 4 horsewomen: Becky Lynch, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks. I'm going.
Kind of a no-brainer.
The man.
Yep.
The man.
NXT. Last year's winner was the man, Becky Lynch. NXT Women's Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Shayna Baszler, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair. I'm going to throw a fly in the ointment. My vote is for Io, to be honest.
The NXT Women's Wrestler of the Year?
Mm-hmm.
Shayna Baszler, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely Baszler, dude.
Yeah. Io didn't win any titles, but, I think she had the best performances this year, so. It is Shayna. Last year's winner was Shayna Baszler.
Shayna 2-time.
AEW Women's Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Riho, Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Hikaru Shida. Got to give it to Riho here, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe Chris Statlander this year.
Yeah, I really hope AEW's women's division is a lot better in 2020 than it was in 2019. And they need the first step in order to making sure that happens. Get rid of the fucking Nightmare Collective.
You don't like that, huh?
Garbage.
NXT Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, Bebe, Keith Lee, Matt Riddle.
Boom.
Yep. He was not only Mr. November, he was Mr. 2019. So I think we're all unanimously giving it to Adam Cole. Baby. I mean, last year's winner was Tommaso Ciampa. Double E Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, AJ Styles. People got sick of Seth, but Seth had a hell of a year.
He did.
Kofi held the title 6 months, which was about 5 months more than I thought he was going to hold it.
He picked the title up right back after that.
So I think it's between Seth and Kofi, in my opinion, Matt.
Cove.
Hey, man, aren't you Kofi Kingston?
Where did your accent go? Says Triple H. Last year's winner was Seth freaking Rollins. Where I think the past other 2 years before were AJ Styles. So it's only 2 men have won that title on the marquees now. Kofi makes the third one, I think. AEW Wrestler of the Year. Your nominees are Cody, Jon Moxley, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega. Do we give it? Cody had some of the best matches of the year. Jon Moxley had a lot of impact. Jericho's the Le Champion. Kenny Omega is the best bout machine.
I gotta give it to Jericho.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. It was going to be either Jericho or Cody for me.
So, we always do overall Wrestler of the Year, all promotions. So that's basically all the winners. Kota Ibushi, Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler, Riho, Adam Cole, Kofi Kingston, Chris Jericho. Who is your overall Wrestler of the Year?
I'm going Kofi. Hands down. I'm not even hesitating.
I'm going Jericho.
I gotta go Jericho too.
I think every other year that we've had the Markies has been Kenny Omega. This is like I think the first year that Omega's not been the overall wrestler of the year.
He's kind of taking a back seat to some stuff in AEW to let other things,
which is
get over.
Which
It's commendable.
It's the right thing to do.
I do hope he has a better 2020 though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, like people can like the stupid little marks on the internet can say whatever they want, but I mean, this company is a success because of the Bucks, because of Kenny, because of Cody, and whether they're EVPs in the company or not, the fan base wants to see these guys win. So, I feel like definitely Kenny's got to have a run with the world title this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if it's a short one. Like, Kenny should definitely have an AEW title run before 2020's over.
Yeah. So just a quick recap. Here are all the winners of 2019 Marky Awards. WWE Tag Team of the Year, New Day. Women's Tag Team of the Year, Bliss and Cross. NXT Tag Team of the Year, Undisputed Era. AEW Tag Team of the Year, SCU. Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year, WWE, Ricochet. Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year, NXT, Keith Lee. AEW Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year, Darby Allin. Villain of the Year, MJF. NXT Rebound Wrestler of the Year, Leo Rush. WWE Rebound Wrestler of the Year, Kofi Kingston. AEW Rebound Wrestler of the Year, Dustin Rhodes. Best Pay-Per-View of the Year, WWE, WrestleMania 35. Best Takeover of the Year, 25. Best AEW Pay-Per-View of the Year, Double or Nothing. Best WWE Feud of the Year, R-Truth and Drake Maverick. Best NXT Feud of the Year, Gargano and Cole. Best AEW Feud of the Year, Moxley and Omega. What the Fuck Wrestling Moment of the Year, the Saudi Arabia travel issues. Best Moment of the Year, Kofi Kingston winning the WWE Championship. Best NWA Moment of the Year, the Rise of the Question Mark. The best thing going in wrestling today, the Year of Jericho. NXT Match of the Year, Gargano Cole, 2 out of 3 falls, TakeOver Toronto. WWE Match of the Year, Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 35. AEW Match of the Year, Cody, Dustin Rhodes, Double or Nothing. New Japan Pro Wrestler of the Year, Kota Ibushi. WWE Women's Wrestler of the Year, Becky Lynch. NXT Women's Wrestler of the Year, Shayna Baszler. AEW Women's Wrestler of the Year, Riho. NXT Wrestler of the Year, Adam Cole, baby. WWE Wrestler of the Year, Kofi Kingston. AEW Wrestler of the Year, Chris Jericho. And Overall Wrestler of the Year, Chris Jericho. That's going to do it for this edition of Lost in the Midcard. Thank you to SpiderDuck.net for being our host, enabling us to be on iTunes, Spotify, and all of your favorite podcasting apps. Make sure to search for Lost in the Midcard and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And that'll let you know when a new episode comes your way, typically every Wednesday. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube if that's the way you like to listen to things. And you can go to our links at facebook.com/LostInTheMidcard. Or also on our pinned tweet at LITMC Podcast on the Twitter. You can find Daryl on the Twitter at No One Like D. Matt is on the Twitter, Raw F Showtime. I am on the Twitter at JB Huskers. Give us all a follow as well. And before we ride off into the sunset and start off 2020, Daryl, what are your final thoughts?
It's 2020, and it's only one thing I can say about how I want my wrestling to be in this new year. And that's fuck Joe Koff.
Yep. Yep. Fuck Joe Koff. Matt's on board with that now that Marty signed with ROH. So.
Yep.
Matt, what are your final thoughts?
Marty hurt me.
Marty hurt you?
Marty hurt me.
Yeah, he hurt a lot of us.
Look. If this truly leads to AEW and Ring of Honor working together, and I still get to see Marty on AEW TV, like, fine. I'm okay with it. But right now, I'm hurt. Because all I've been waiting for all year is to see Marty rejoin his friends. And
he wanted to see Marty parachute on being the Elite.
Just bums me out, man.
Marty still parachutes. I wonder if next week he won't parachute, maybe. I don't know.
I wonder, did he parachute this past Monday?
He did.
Yeah.
Yep, he was there.
They're still trying to book Flip, so.
Oh, God. That's gonna be a big thing come this year.
Yeah.
When his contract is up, where does he go?
End of the year.
Yeah, it's not soon enough. Gotta wait. Well, 2019, just even going over the winners, it looked like 2019 was the year of Kofi. It'd be 2019 was the year of wrestling with AEW and coming in, and it's been a lot of fun. And I mean, shit, Dynamite was just getting started, so 2020 is going to be more crazier, and we'll see where it goes. NWA came in. Impact's even had some funny moments, which we watch while we record. And well, RVD's a lucky fucking guy.
Race track.
Oh my god.
Tim Burr. For Daryl Bullock, Matt Black. I'm Jeremy Bennett. Thank you for tuning in to the Lost in the Mid Card. We will catch you next week.